Assalamu alaikum students, how are you? Now today we will start again from unit number 4 because you have done unit 1, 2 and 3 with Sir Basit in your class. You have also done the exercises of those unit in your notebook. Now today we will start from unit number 4. I will explain the unit and then we will discuss the exercise of this unit. Now this unit is about matter. The name of the unit is matter. Now first we come to the point that what matter is. Actually what matter is. So everything on earth is matter. Matter takes up space. It also has weight. Books, air, smoke, water are some examples of matter. So, in short, I will say that everything is made up of matter. On this earth, everything is made up of matter. Now, matter takes up space. Everything takes up space. Even gas. We can't see the gas, but it takes space. So, everything takes space on this earth. And matter also has weight. You see, in solids everything has weight. In liquids they have weight, and in gases all the gases have weight. We can't see the gases, but they have weight and they occupy space. So the examples of matter are books, air, smoke, water, etc. Now next comes to the point that what is matter made up of. All things around us are made up of very tiny particles. So what is matter made up of? Matter is made up of very tiny particles. These tiny particles are called atoms. So atoms are very tiny particles. You can't see them with your naked eye. You can see them in the microscope. An atom cannot exist on its own. It usually joins up with other atoms. When two or more atoms join up with each other, they form a bigger particle called a molecule. So atom is a very small particle and you can't see the atom with your naked eye, and when two or more atoms join together they form a bigger particle, and that bigger particle is called molecule. That bigger particle is called molecule. So matter is, you see, these are atoms, and these are matter is made up of atoms. Atoms are made up of protons, neutrons and electrons. In your next classes, in your higher classes, you will learn about the particles are things which are atom is made up of proton, neutrons and electrons. So you will learn about these particles in your higher classes. Now in this at this level you have just concern with the atom and the molecule. That what is matter made up of? Matter is made up of very tiny particles, and these tiny particles are called atoms, and when two or more atoms join together they form a bigger particle which is called a molecule. Now next topic is states of matter. The matter is found in different states, 3 different states. Matter can be a solid, a liquid or a gas. You see around yourself that there are many things which are solid, like table, chair, books, walls, board in your class, and even at your home you see these tables, chairs, sofas, everything is made up of. These things is made up of matter and are solid. Similarly, you see at your home you have many liquids like water, juices, milk, tea. These are all liquids, and there are gases. You can't see the gas, so there are many gases around us in the atmosphere, like oxygen gas, carbon dioxide gas, nitrogen gas. So matter has different states: solid, liquid and gas. These are 3 different states of matter. We call these the states of matter. First we will study about the state of matter that is called solid. Matter can be a solid. It can be light or heavy, soft or hard, but a solid cannot change its shape or size by itself. So we can say that a solid has a fixed shape and a fixed size or a volume. Examples: matter, you see, so solid has a fixed shape and a fixed size or volume. Because the solid is hard, so it has a fixed shape and volume. It doesn't occupy this shape of the container. Because a table is a solid thing, it has a shape and a size or volume. It can't change its shape or size by itself. Examples of solid are wood, stone, gas, glass, or these are all solids. Now next comes the second state, which is called liquid. Matter can be a liquid. It may or may not have color. A liquid has no fixed shape, but it has a fixed volume. So next, when we learn about this second state of matter, which is liquid, we come to the point that liquid has no fixed shape, but it has a fixed volume. In case of liquid, when you put liquid in a glass, it will take the shape of a glass, but the same liquid, when put it in a bottle, it will take the shape of that bottle. So it has no fixed shape, but it has a fixed volume. A liquid takes up the shape of the container. Water, milk, oil, petrol are all examples of liquid. Now next is third state is gas. Matter can be a gas. A gas has no shape. A gas can move from one place to another. Air is a mixture of gases. We cannot see air, but we can feel the wind blowing. Now the third state is gas, and matter can be in the form of a gas. A gas has no shape. When you put a gas in a bottle, it will occupy the shape of that bottle. When you put it in a container, it will occupy the shape of that container. In a tin, it will occupy the shape of that tin. So it has no shape. A gas can move from one place to another. It can also move very easily from one place to another. Air is a mixture of gases. As I have told you that there are many different type of gases around us in the atmosphere. In the air, there is oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen. There are many different gases in the air. You can't see the gas, so we can just feel it. Like we can feel the wind blowing. We can feel the air blowing around us. So you can't see the gas, but you can feel it. Now, third is change of state. Heat can change a solid into a liquid. When we light a candle, the wax begins to melt. A liquid can change into a solid by cooling. If we put water in an icy tray and put it into the freezer, the water becomes solid ice. Heat can change a liquid into a gas. Heat some water in a pan. As it gets hot, you will see steam. The water is changing into steam. What is changing from a liquid into a gas? The gas is called water vapor. So you see, heat can change a solid into a liquid. When we heat a solid into a liquid, it will melt. If we take the example of a candle is made up of wax, and wax, when it is cold, it is hard and it is in solid state. When you heat the candle, that solid changes into liquid state and it starts melting. Similarly, a liquid can change into a solid by cooling. If we put water in an icy tray, or when we put water in a freezer or in a refrigerator, it starts freezing. So the liquid state starts changing into solid state or into ice. Similarly, heat can change a liquid into a gas. When we heat water is a liquid, and when we heat the liquid it starts changing